Okay, I'm going to do a second video today because of how urgent these times are. I've taught in many of my other videos one of the most important parts of Scripture is John 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word. And I explained how all of this works, what makes us and why we were created and how we were created in His image, in God's image. How important the Word is because God is the Word. And also Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, the importance of it. And it says this in many other places, but I'm just pointing this one out of what was once will be again. There's no new thing under the sun. Very important scripture. And that's why it's repeated many times throughout Scripture. But another one that even Jesus himself pointed out was very important, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. Do you not know that you are the temple? And in my other videos, I've stressed this. You are the temple. There's no new thing under the sun because God is the Word. Now, just as I pointed out, yes, there has been a temple built on the Temple Mount 2 times. And that is very important. But there's to be a third temple built. But remember, just as Jesus pointed out, 1 Corinthians 6:19. Do you not know that you are the temple? God is the Word. The Word is very important. The words that come out of our mouths are very important. Our discernment of the Word. This is how we are created in His image, because only us on this earth have and can have discernment of the Word. So in understanding that in these scriptures, let me point out this word, masjid. Now this is what is known as the Islamic temple. But now it was modified to say or be pronounced as a word. Remember, God is the Word, as a mosque. Pay close attention. Mosque. But its original was masjid. This is what in Arabic, how it's still pronounced. But we pronounce it as mosque. Very important because God is the Word. And He reveals all through the Word in its time, in its due season. Remember the Temple Mount. Remember 1 Corinthians. Do you not know that you are the temple and do not belong to yourselves? And what was done before will be again. Now the temple was destroyed on the Temple Mount, and what was built atop it, what was placed atop the temple, was a mosque. Now, being that this word has evolved from masjid to mosque, and in understanding that God is the Word in all the scriptures that I've just pointed out, let's look at the pronunciation of mosque, how it's pronounced. Mosque. And how do we say it in English? Mask. That's spelled M-A-S-K. Remember, God is the Word. John 1, verse 1. There's no new thing under the sun. Ecclesiastes 1, verse 9. More importantly, 1 Corinthians 6:19. Do you not know that you are the temple? And they want you to put a mosque or mask on the temple, because we are the only ones with discernment and able to speak the word and understand. Understand what's all happening here. That's why they're pushing the mosque or mask so much, because just like before, just like Ecclesiastes says, and many other places, a mosque was placed upon the Temple Mount, atop the temple, which is called the Dome of the Rock now. But it is a Islamic mosque or mask. Now, being that Jesus clearly pointed out that you are the temple, they want you to put a mosque or mask atop your temple, but over your mouth, which inhibits your words or word. And remember, God is the Word, and He created us in His image. Understand what's all going on, people. Just like Ecclesiastes says, what has been will be again. There is no new thing under the sun. God bless. Stay in the Word.